everybody, it's Dr. Joe, and I'm just chilling out on a Saturday evening by the fire. Someone's at the door. Who is it? It's Chaz! Hey, Chaz! How you doing? Good to see you. I met Chaz at our YouTube's Next Up 2017. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
Doing
Right
good.
now.
Tell us a little bit about your channel.
Well, my name is Chaz. I'm from Chaz is Awesome. I film froey tutorials with my buddy Teddy Bear. His name is Bear. No, weird, but
It's all good though.
yeah.
So you're hurting a little bit. Tell me what's going on.
Well, with doing my hair, as you can see, it's really, really thick. It could take 8 hours for me to do my hair at the most, especially with being a YouTuber. So
yes.
I get a lot of like arm,
shoulder,
shoulder, back, just kind of like all this back here.
Yeah, I can see that working up there all day long. You know what? I think I got some stretches and exercises for that. Let's check them out. Disclaimer alert! Disclaimer alert! So all of you out there like Chaz, who works a lot in a kind of overhead position, working on her beautiful hair, you tend to get arm pain, shoulder pain, and upper back neck pain. So I'm just going to go through a couple of those to help you stretch them out, work them out a little bit. The one I like most really to help relax the shoulder is the pendulum series. And with the pendulum series, you want to stand up and have something sturdy to hold on to, like a chair or a countertop, because you're going to be bending over. You can do the pendulums without a weight, but I like having a little weight because it just helps open up that joint. So if you haven't had surgery or something, you can use a weight. And this is just a soup vegetable can. I got it wrapped up in a band just so you can see it. But what you're going to do is, the key to the pendulums is to move your body. Your arm is just going to hang straight down. You're not actively moving your arm, you're going to use your body to make your arm move. So that makes everything nice and relaxed in there, and that usually just helps relax those muscles. So the first one's going to be a circle movement. So just hang your arm straight down in front of you, and then use your hips and your legs to kind of make a circle. If you haven't had a specific injury, if you're just tight, you can actively move your arm just a little bit to make the circles bigger, but you really want those muscles to be relaxed if you can. So do about 10 one way, and then reverse it and do 10 the other way. Just kind of swinging those hips around, nice and wide circles, just to get it stretched out. After you do that, then you're just going to do a side to side movement. So again, using your hips and your legs just to sway so that arm goes side to side, and it feels really good. It's just kind of opening up that area there, putting a little stretch on those muscles to help them relax. So same thing, just do about 10 of those. And then the last one of the pendulums, put one foot in front of the other, almost like in a little lunge position. And now your arm's going to be by your side, and you're going to go front to back. So just kind of rocking back and forth. Get that nice movement. So again, 10 of those. And then after you've done that, if both sides are hurting, make sure you do both sides. Now, we're going to do a chest stretch to kind of open up that chest area. Because a lot of times, if you're especially working on the front, looking in the mirror doing this, those chest muscles get really, really tight. So a good way to stretch the chest muscles is take your hands and clasp them behind your back. You're going to push down and out, and then kind of stick out your chest as you go. So you're just going to push like this. And you should feel the stretch up through here on each side. So pushing down and out. You're going to hold this for 30 seconds and then relax, and you're going to do that a total of 3 times. So pushing down and out and sticking your chest out. So the next exercise, Mr. Dinosaur, are you trying to be like Chaz's bear? Get out of here. So the next exercise is going to be scapular squeezes or shoulder squeezes, and this is going to help work those muscles in the upper back area a little bit. So it's a pretty easy move, but what you want to do is imagine that somebody has placed their hand right in the middle of your back on the spine, right between the shoulder blades. And what you want to do is you want to try and squeeze the hand with those shoulder blades coming together. You can use your arms a little bit to kind of help move them, but try and keep the elbows down towards your side. So not up here, but down here, almost like you're rowing a boat. So you're just going to squeeze back, hold it for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then come back. But again, you want to do kind of a downward motion when you squeeze. So it's not squeezing up this way, it's squeezing down where your shoulders are nice and relaxed. So just pulling back, hold about 3 to 5 seconds, and then do 10 of those. So the next exercises are going to be down on the ground. So we're going to do some shoulder and upper back stretches here, and then at the end I'm saving a big finale exercise, which is really good, and it works everything in the upper back and the shoulder and the neck. But now we're going to do a rhomboid stretch. You can stretch the rhomboids a couple of different ways, but this one's pretty much the easiest. Put your legs straight out in front of you. You don't have to, but I feel like it makes a better stretch if you have your legs straight out in front of you. You're going to clasp your hands in the front, and you're going to, at the same time, you're going to tuck your chin in and push forward. And that's going to stretch those muscles in the upper back there. So punching forward and tucking in the chin. And kind of curl your back a little bit to get that extra stretch. And so, again, you're going to hold this for 30 seconds, come back up, and then push 3 times out and away. And you can see kind of how I'm rounded in the upper back, and that's what gives it that big stretch. After that, you're going to come in and do an upper trap stretch. For the upper trap stretch, I like to take the hand of the side you're going to stretch and kind of sit on it. And what that does is it helps keep your shoulder down just to give you a better stretch. Because if you don't, then when you stretch, your shoulder tends to come up a little bit, and then you're not quite getting the stretch that you need. So kind of sit on your hand, take your other hand, and just gently pull your head towards the opposite side. You want to keep your head in this upright position, so you're not turning it and going down. You're really just trying to take that ear and bring it down to the shoulder. So just a gentle pull this way, and you should feel the stretch all up in here and right there. And again, you're going to hold it for 30 seconds and do that 3 times. And so if you're having pain on both sides, make sure and do both sides. Even if you're not, if you have time, do both sides, because that just helps keep everything even. So 30 seconds, 3 on each side. Then the next stretch is going to be for the levator scap. And the levator scapulae is right here. And this one tends to be the big stressor muscle that gets all tight, because when we get stressed out or we're working a lot doing overhead stuff, we tend to bring our shoulders up. And that's what that muscle does. It brings up those shoulder blades. And so when they get overworked, they get really tired, and you get those knots and trigger points back there. So this is a great stretch to do. So with that, the side you want to stretch, you're going to bring your arm up kind of like this. You want your elbow going towards the ceiling. It doesn't have to be straight up, especially if you're hurting, but by doing this, that helps push that shoulder blade down, so you're going to get more of a stretch. This time, you're going to put your hand back behind your head, and you're going to pull it at an angle towards your opposite knee. So not straight to the front, not out to the side, but kind of that 45-degree angle towards the opposite side. Put your hand behind your head, so not on your side, but behind it, so you can pull it down this way. And so you should feel that right through the back part there. And again, holding it for 30 seconds, and then doing 3 times on each side. So then you'd come up and then go down the other way. I like to alternate back and forth just to give each side a little break in between, but some people like to do all of them on one side and then all of them on the other side, and that's fine. You can do that. So then the next stretch is going to be a trap. That's not the trap. The tricep stretches. And so that one is going to be kind of like that levator, or you're bringing that hand up. Except this time you're going to take the other hand, put it on the elbow, and push behind you. So now you're going to feel that stretch right in through there. So again, if you're working up here a lot, this muscle might get really tight. So this is a good one just to stretch that tricep out. So you're just kind of pulling that elbow up and back behind you. And again, holding it for 30 seconds and then doing 3 on each side. And then coming up and pulling back. So now we're gonna get on all fours and then we're gonna do that finale exercise at the end. So the next stretch is the cat dog, cat cow. It's got a couple different names, but they're all animals. So you're gonna get on all fours or in quadruped. And what you're gonna do is tuck your chin in and arch your back, and that's the cat stretch. So you're going up just like a cat, stretching that back, and then you're gonna come down, drop those hips, and then bring your chin up. And so that's the dog or the cow. And so with this one, just hold each pose for about 3 to 5 seconds and just kind of get that stretch in there. And this is a good time to do some nice deep breathing, really just to kind of help open up the chest and everything while you're doing it. So breathing in and then blowing out. And so just do that about 5 or 10 times each way. Then the next stretch, the side you want to stretch, you're going to bring your hand up behind your head. And then the other side, you're going to come down on your elbow. So you're going to start like this and then just open up this way. And that really stretches that upper back. It also stretches your shoulder out as well. So just hold it for, this one's going to be another about a 3 to 5 second hold, and then do 10 of those, really stretching everything out. All right, so the last exercise is going to be down on the ground. It's going to be snow angels. Oh, hi up there. Oh, hi, Mr. Dinosaur. Mwah! Get out of here. So the last exercise is a snow angel. Snow angels look like they're easy, but if you do them right, they're actually pretty hard. So what you want to do is prop up your knees, and you're going to get yourself into a pelvic tilt. And the way to do a pelvic tilt is that curve in your back, you want to flatten it out. So you're taking your abdominal muscles and pushing down. So you can see how my pelvis tilts a little bit, and you want to hold that down. So you want to take that curve out of your back and keep your back nice and flat. You're going to put your hands kind of up in a stop sign motion, and it's almost like you're making a snow angel. But the key with this is you want to keep your shoulders down as well. If they start coming up, then you don't want to go any further. You want to try and keep everything flat on the ground, the arms, the shoulders, and the back all at the same time. So just all you're going to do is put everything flat and then just slowly come up, almost like you're making a snow angel. You can do this against the wall too. You don't have to necessarily do it on the ground. But again, if you're coming here and your elbows start coming up, then you're going too far. So only go as far as you can go by keeping everything down and then coming up and then nice and slow coming back down. And that's going to work the neck, the upper back, and even the lower back a little bit. Hey, Mr. Bear. My bear wanted to say hey to Chaz's bear. Hello. So there you have it. Those were some stretches and exercises for the upper back and shoulder area. Hopefully you get a little looser. Yes, and don't forget to subscribe to Chaz. It's awesome. And don't forget to subscribe to Ask Dr. Joe. And remember, be safe, have fun, and I hope you feel better.